Hey y'all, it's me, Oxford Longest Cosplays. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a good day so far. I was in California for a little while. If you saw my Sacramento haul video, obviously you know that. But while I was there, not only did I get comic books, I got a new costume. Yes, I got a new suit courtesy of my friend Eggsomnia on Instagram. I wish he had a YouTube channel. He'd do like pretty cool stuff, but you know. But yeah, Eggsomnia on Instagram. He's one of the most talented suit makers that I know. It was an absolute honor being able to meet him for the, excuse me. It was an honor being able to meet him for the first time over there. Because I've, spoken to him a lot, on Discord and Instagram, and we play Rivals together sometimes, but, getting to meet him and actually see him do what he does best, like, in front of me was a surreal experience. And judging by the thumbnail and this image that I pulled up right here, you kind of already get an idea for what I'm about to show you. So, got this. We take out the gloves and the mask from there real quick. I got a new, classic costume. Not really styled after anybody in particular. I kind of went for the, well, that's not true. I kind of went for, the Ditko Ramita Sr. style Spider-Man, because that's usually where I gravitate towards in terms of what I want my Spider-Man to look like. And that excludes the lenses, but we'll get to that in a little bit. But, this is a 7-piece costume. So, got the shirt, got the pants, got boots, and then obviously the mask and the gloves detach, at all points. So, 7-piece. It's not my first 7-piece. I do have one, that I made, a couple of years ago. I actually had, live streams of me working on it on my channel, but they're taken down. Because, quite frankly, they're boring. And there's, bad attachments to them, but that's besides the point. I have a 7-piece before, so this isn't my first rodeo in that department, but this is definitely an upgrade from what I have currently. So let's get into the details of this thing. What is it made out of? So, the red is a matte red nylon spandex from Blue Moon, and the blues are a shiny, an aqua shiny fabric from Kiki Textiles, I think it is. And for the longest time, pun intended, I didn't like shiny fabrics. I really didn't. I thought they looked bad, and I thought that it just would never suit me. Sure enough, in being friends with Eggs, I've seen a lot of the commissions he works on. Some of them have shiny fabrics, and sure enough, the motherfucker suckered me into liking shiny fabrics. So, I have this here. This webwing material, I'm not actually sure what it is. It's just kind of like a mesh kind of material. Like, if I hold this up close, you can see there's holes in it. Tiny, very tiny holes. But it's really cool. It's really cool. The back logo is also made of the same red, and the front logo and the lens frame material are neoprene, which this is my first experience with them. I've never used neoprene on anything, for that matter. And I gotta say, it's pretty cool, having a shine to all my stuff, because usually I use craft foam for my lenses, for my lens frame, so it's just a flat material. But this is really cool, and I might have to start experimenting with this in the future. All the webs are puff painted, and then, as you can see, there are, or I guess there is, some elastic on the pants to, kind of keep them from sliding down. And I added snap buttons. We cut this very close. He finished this suit in, probably 2 days. And the day he finished it was the day I was leaving. In fact, there was only, a couple hours until I, had to go to the airport. And he enlisted the help of our other friend and the guy I was staying with, Chris, Astonishing Webhead. Again, one of the most talented suit makers and one of the best people in this community. He helped do the pants. He helped do the pants. He helped do the logo. So Chris, thank you so much. I'm eternally grateful towards you too. But let's talk about some of the inspiration behind this. Like I kind of said, Ditko Ramita Sr., especially, I guess frankly from the neck downward, is all Ditko Ramita Sr. I really wanted to channel that in the back emblem because I love big back emblems that stretch across the back. Kind of, you know, amplifies the physique. You got a skinnier torso coming down the front here. And that's honestly just because I'm a skinnier dude, so skinnier torsos look better on me. And the giant web wings. These aren't particular to really anybody. I guess you could say Ditko. He drew the web wings pretty big sometimes, but I wanted to keep mine towards the start of the gloves and the start of the belt up here. So like if you were to draw a line between that, that's kind of where that space would take up. And it's pretty cool. And again, the front logo, very much inspired by Ditko. And I drew out the logos and the lens frames that I wanted to use, or that I wanted Eggs to use. Because believe it or not, I like my own custom stuff more than what's already available. So let's talk about the mask for a second here, because this is one of my favorite things about this costume. And probably the one that sets it apart, or sets pretty much the whole design apart from just a standard one. Or I guess what I typically go for. You may notice, the entire time I'm saying like, oh yeah, this is a Ditko and, you know, inspired suit. These lenses are not Ditko, nor Ramita Sr. They are more inspired by, the likes of Eric Larson, if anything. Honestly, not really even. But you kind of get that feeling, like that 90s era, with the bigger lenses. This is just how I draw Spider-Man lenses these days. I used to kind of go for more like the Ramita Jr., and now I'm kind of like embracing kind of just the, I guess, just the 90s as a whole. Every time I do Spider-Man, obviously it detaches. And for those who know me, know that I usually wear face shells under my costumes, just because it gives me a better face shape. I'm not doing that with this one. I kind of figured out that I look really good under this mask, without a shell. And there's my other 7-piece. I don't wear a shell underneath it because I can't. But I do kind of look better in that one. But if I just like put this on real fast, it's not gonna be perfect because I'm not, you know, this is kind of gorilla. But yeah, you can kind of see there, natural face shape, and it looks pretty cool. I remember because like I said, I kind of watched Chris and Eggs work on this suit for me. As soon as this mask was finished, I had forgotten that Eggs was using super glue. I personally don't use super glue on any of my suits, but he used super glue to glue the lenses on. And like an idiot, I grabbed the mask, you know, after like 5 minutes after he was done with it, put it on my face, and I was like, oh my god, that's right, super glue, burns. It was really stupid, but I kept like putting it on every now and again just to see if it was like done yet. I think I put it on again like 30 minutes after that, and it still burned my eyes a little bit. But I was able to get photos with it on, and I'll show like the progress photos that I took. I really wanted to get progress video, but I honestly just kept forgetting to ask. And again, we were cutting it close, so I didn't want to like inconvenience, you know? I didn't want to inconvenience Eggs or anything, so, you know, I was just like, yeah, it's fine. I just took a couple progress photos every now and again. We kept test fitting, making sure everything looked good. But yeah, so that's the mask. And my hair is probably going to look a little ridiculous, too, but that's fine. The boots. There's nothing too special about the boots. I mean, they're just boots. I don't know what kind of shoes these are. I have to assume these are some kind of kung fu shoe, but these are different than any that I've ever seen. This is a brand new shoe that I've, because Eggs made my Superman suit, which I thought I was going to be able to use in California, but we never got around to it. But that one has a kung fu shoe in it. All of my other Spider-Man suits have kung fu shoes in them. My other 7-piece has old shoes that I wore in high school, so that doesn't really count. But these are brand new, and thick soles. I'm already a tall person. I'm 6'1". I gotta say, this probably adds another inch. I'm probably like 6'2" in this costume now. And I think that's funny. But these are higher boots. They kind of come up to about my knees. And I'll show that off here in a minute, but I do want to talk about, again, I added snap buttons to this to keep the shirt attached to the pants, so when I crouch down, the pants don't show through, or the elastic band doesn't show through, or nothing else shows through. And these are pretty big snap buttons. I actually went to Walmart yesterday and just did this in a couple hours. Didn't take me that long. My other 7-piece suit has snap buttons as well, but they're like tiny. They're like tiny little things. So I'll probably go back and fix that up at some point in probably the far future. I have so many of these things left, it's not even funny. But I added like 6, one on the front, 2 on the sides, and then like 3 in the back, so probably like 5 or something. Either way, not too many. But instead of me just holding this thing up to you, why not show you at least what it looks like on me, and then I'll probably go out and get some photos later. So, is there a cool transition I can do? No, let me just show you what this looks like while it's on me. That transition definitely did not work as well as I thought it would. However, here it is. The suit is on me. I did forget to mention there is a neck zipper on the back of the costume here. I only really asked for that because I don't like having to stretch the neck out of the suits. I feel way more comfortable having a zipper in there, and also because all the webs are puff painted, I don't want to risk any of the webs cracking or anything, more than they probably will in the future. But yeah, so there it is. Here's the suit. I got the front there, you got the back. I could have done a way better job sewing on the snap buttons, and I honestly might go back and redo them. It didn't take me that long, but you can see what I mean there about the back of them stretching across the back there. I love when it does that. It almost gets up to the sides of the body, but with the massive web wings, you got everything. What more could you possibly want? This is actually my first time properly wearing the suit. As you can see, I do have photos of me wearing it, but I was not in my usual attire. I just had my shirt and shorts on underneath. But obviously, wear compression gear, wear a dance belt if you're gonna do this. It's kind of a given. But yeah, comfortability is through the roof. I could sleep in this thing if I really wanted to. I feel cool wearing it. It looks awesome. Again, huge thank you to Eggsomnia for making this for me. You did not have to do this. He is, again, one of the most kind and talented people I've ever met. And if you want a suit like this from him, go shoot him a message. Tell him what kind of stuff you want. I think his commissions are open. And if they're not, I mean, he'll tell you. But just shoot him a message. Treat him kindly. He does so much hard work on these things, and he deserves all the love and respect he can get. And again, he's so kind. I mean, I can't sing his praises enough. I am gonna go take photos out of this thing. you'll get like a little montage of that. But yeah, this thing's pretty cool. So let's get to the montage, and then I'll give you an outro.
Apparently, there is a children's sports game going on. There's like a children's sports game going on. Right as I decided to come here, I did not know about this. So I look like an idiot just sitting here taking pictures myself. Which is fine. I'm used to this. It's just... And there's a plane right above me. Every time I decide to go take photos, I'm always interrupting something. And I think that's really funny. But I could not have chosen a worse time for this, because they gotta concentrate, and I'm over here in a bright-ass Spider-Man costume. People have already been spotting me, so probably not gonna be here much longer. I'll probably just grab another couple photos and get out of here, but this has been very interesting experience, so let me get back to that, shall I?
Alright, so there's your montage of the photos that I got in this thing. Still wearing it. You know. It's awesome. It's awesome. No, I haven't even left my room as of recording this, but I would probably still be wearing it, you know, as soon as I got back. But anyway, while the immersion is broken, thank you guys so much for watching. Go subscribe to Astonishing Webhead, and go follow both Chris and Eggs on Instagram. I'll have them linked in the description. Again, thank you guys so much for this amazing thing. It's truly one of my new favorite suits I've ever owned, and it's probably going to be a go-to from here on out. As someone who's really only used to, like, printed costumes, like dye subs or whatever, having a suit like this just feels... It's a different feeling altogether. You wouldn't understand it unless you've gotten printed costumes for 10 years, and then slowly moved over to this. I mean, it's a new world for me. I can't wait to get many photos of this thing. I can't wait to take this to so many conventions. Maybe Heroes Con next year? Maybe. Seriously, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my day. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye-bye now.